This is me, Cutiedabomb1. How you guys doing? Let me see if I can wipe this camera off. It looks so foggy. Okay, so guys, I am up and I'm hanging out a little bit. So hopefully you guys will hang out with me. I have this container. It's not full of coins, but I've been wondering how much coinage is in here. So I have this pink cover over on my bed because I don't want to do it on the floor or on the table. It's late. So I have these containers right here, and I'm going to put the coins in there. I'm curious about how much coinage is in this container. I've had it for a lot of years, and I simply don't get very many coins anymore. And I have a coins. So, hey Chris, thanks for joining the live. Oh, my dog, okay, scared me. It's a puppy, okay. So I have these coins. I'm going to count them. It's in a water bottle. I've had these coins for. I do want to sleep stream. I'm kind of tired. I'm a little bit tired tonight. So for right now, I'm going to put this phone on a tripod. I'm going to just do this for a little while. If I can just get them separated. Do you guys get a lot of coins anymore? So, okay, so all right. So this is what we have here. I can barely lift this thing up. I've been saving these coins for like years now, and I'm ready to see what is in it. I wish it was like thousands of dollars, but it's probably not. If I get $200, I'll be surprised. Okay, so here we go. And I have a sheet on top of my comforter. So if I get tired of it, I'll just bundle them up and then just put them aside if I can. But I'm going to put them in these containers. I have four, let's see, I have 5 containers, pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. I don't think I have any half dollars, but we'll see. So here we go. I see I can barely even turn it over. It's so heavy. Okay. Oh my gosh. So, how much do you think is in here? Oh, my fault. That's it. Okay. We're dumping them in. Okay. They're not gonna come out that easy, are they? Okay. You think I should dump them all out? I don't want to dump them all out. How about we dump some out and get some of them? Haley. Okay. All right. Oh gosh. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do because I don't want to make a big mess with them. Okay. So, I just don't want to dump them all. So I'm gonna put all the pennies. It's gonna be interesting. Okay. All right. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Hey Joshua. Yeah, I did get a new car. I've had it about maybe I've had it maybe about 5 months now or something. Since February. I think since February. But it is new. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have it. But I have a car payment now, and oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get some better light, because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Okay. All right. So I can see the lights. I can see the light. This isn't as fun as I thought it would be. I actually saw somebody like counting their coins, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see how much I have. I hardly get coins anymore, and it's so like, what are we doing here now? We're just holding the coins. I would like to go through them to see if any of them hold any value, and I think I have some silver coins in here too. That's sweet of you to say, and all right, this light isn't the greatest. Okay, this is making so much noise. Okay, those are the. I don't want to dump all of them out, guys. That's the nickels. Okay. What is it, dimes? Okay, quarters. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. It's a big mess. You guys never really get to see. I'm a bad photographer. I think the quarters are the easiest to find. I don't want to hear all the clanking of the coins. So I'm just trying to, like, not in the bowl. Do you guys get a lot of coins anymore? So now it's starting to take forever. And so I'm just going ahead and so I was hoping it was $1,000,000 in here, but it's not. It's not. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Huh. Hey, 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 monkey. Hey, simple clothing. Hey, Andy. Thanks for joining the live, guys. So what I'm doing is I'm counting my. It's not that I'm counting them. I'm just separating them. I thought that would be fun to do online to keep us. How much do you think it is? A bunch of pennies. I kind of want to go through them with like a magnifying glass, because sometimes you can have coins and they're valuable. And I think I really actually do have a couple of silver coins. OF, you guys want that? No, I did that. I think I have a couple of videos over there. I need to maybe sign in and do something over there. I know. I don't think I was good at that. I don't know what people really want, and then because I've not watched anybody else's page over there, and so this is an old quarter. But I'm not here to like inspect the coins at this time. I'm just here to separate them today. And then we'll do like some other videos to count them or whatever. This is gonna take forever. Do you guys have change buckets anymore? How about this? Put the pennies in the front. It seems like I have about 1,000,000 of those. What have you guys been up to? There's a dime. I know a lot of people they were asking me for OF, but then when I made the page, I didn't really feel like, you know, it was progressing fast enough, and I wasn't patient with that at all. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. And then I think people wanted something different, and like, see, all the dimes are in here with the pennies. It's a nickel. Somebody made this look fun, guys. Hey, Nickelball. I'm on here counting, separating coins, not counting them. I don't have as many quarters as I thought I did. I'm just separating them at this point. Do you guys ever save your coins? If I have $100 in coins, I'm gonna be impressed. Gonna be impressed. I'm probably doing this the hard way. I don't want to take them to the bank and just dump them in, because I kind of want to look at them and see if I have any coins worth $1 million. I hope I do. Because something's got to give, guys. So I'm excited today. I got I'm getting my fence done this weekend. So I'm excited about that. And of all weekends, we got rain. Any other weekend, it wasn't raining. Every other day, it was like perfect outside. And then the weekend I wanted to get my fence completed, guess what? It got poured down by the buckets. But my contractor, he got a lot done. And he's coming back tomorrow, and it's only a little bit left to do. So I'm excited about that. I've been saving these coins for like years now. Years and years and years. And I'm not getting very many coins anymore. Is that crazy? So it's not that I'm giving up, but it's just, I want to see what's really going on here. And then if it's if it's enough, I have like something I'm gonna do with it. And truthfully, I wanted to buy some land, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll use my coins, but that's not gonna happen. I don't think I could save enough coins for that. And not even a down payment. It would be lovely if this was $1 million, which is not. But still the same. It's not very many quarters popping out of here. And I thought I had a lot of like silver coins. Well, not silver, quarters, nickels, and dimes, I guess. And less pennies. And look how many pennies I have. A bunch. Look how many dimes. Not that much. And so far, not that many quarters. And hardly any nickels. Okay? In my hands, this money is stinks, okay? It smells like coins. This is an old coin. I am going to inspect them before I roll them. So this is going to turn into like a couple of videos. So like I'm not going to go like cash them in like immediately, but they'll all be separated. I think it was one point where I had them all separated and then I just dumped them all together. I'm not going to stay on live for doing this for a long time. If I can make some progress. So this is going to take me a little time. But this will give me something to do while I hang out with you guys instead of in the kitchen. I've lost my momentum in cooking in the kitchen. So really what's going on, look at this. Looks like a really old penny. It's so thin and old. See, and that's what I want to inspect, like these. I don't want to just take these to the bank. Oh, here's a dime. Hey, twins. Hey, twins. Where you been? Let's see. I'm finding more dimes up in here. Andy, it's your birthday. Okay, I'll sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Addie. Happy birthday to you. You're sweet. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. How old are you, Addie? Oh, 15. Oh, my goodness. Well, happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Hey, Jimmy McCormick. How you doing? What's going on? I'm over here separating coins. I had this big jug, a water jug. It is not nearly full. But it's like a slow grind now because I hardly get change. I used to have like, I would get a bunch of change and I would just drop it in there. And now, like, I'm not getting any change. So what I'm doing is I'm going through this change and I'm going to count it. It's not $1,000,000, but okay. I have a sheet. I put a sheet down over my bed so because I didn't want to do it on the floor. And then if I get tired of doing it, then I'll just bundle it up. I have a lot of pennies. Look at all these pennies compared to my dimes. And then to quarters. It's not looking that good, but it's still plenty of coins in the container. I thought I had more change than this. I thought like I was going to be rich, but it's not looking like it, guys. Not unless I find like a rare coin. I thought I had like way more quarters in here. Way more. But they might still be in a jug. But what I am going to do, like I said, I'm going to look at them with the, I'm going to have to get like a magnifying glass. I have the, hey, Mike Foster. What have you guys been up to lately? Do you guys, oh look, I found a handful of coins. Okay. Do you guys collect coins or save your coins? Or does anybody have coins besides me? I'm feeling like not that many people have coins anymore. Oh, here's a little pocket of quarters. Okay, so we're getting down to some quarters. Look at that little stack. Oh, hey. I want to know what's going on with my money. What's going on with my money? I was going to, because I want to buy some acres of land. And I was like, oh, I'll just save these for that. But it can happen still. Like, oh, there's still hope. It might be a rare coin in here or something. And then that can buy me some land. I wanna live in a country. I was talking about that on my last video. I wanna live like, I wanna have some chickens and some sheep or something. But not from this batch of money. Unless, like I said, unless I find like a rare coin. I thought this would be more fun than it actually is. Okay, guys. This is going to be like entertainment tonight. Entertainment tonight. Oh, look, I found a quarter. And it's, no, that's just a quarter. Oh, there's a dime right there. I have so many pennies. Look, I bought wipes to wipe my hands off every now and then. Okay, just because this money is dirty. Okay. All right. See if I can get adjusted on the bed. Hey, Nick. Thank you. You know how to charm the girls. It's still really heavy. Okay, see if you can get some more out. See, I didn't want to dump it all out at one time. Okay. You know how to charm those girls. Okay, so here's a bunch of quarters. I know it's some quarters in here. It's just get into them. All quarters. I don't have, so far, not a lot of nickels. Look at all these pennies. I'm kind of using the pennies, hopefully, because they're you can see the contrast with them. You get the other coins out a little easier. Oh, there's some dimes. I am going to look through the coins to see if, like I said, if there's any of them with certain dates on them. It's like a needle in a haystack, but still, it's the possibilities. And here's another really old penny. So those are the ones I'll be really going to look at, is the older ones. And I'm going to just kind of look them up online just to see. And it's a process, so this will give us something to do. Give us something to do besides in the kitchen with Cutie. Here's a bunch of quarters. I have the quarters the furthest away right now because I'm not running into as many as I would like, but I think it's still a bunch of coins in here. It's right now. It's not looking. I'm surprised how long I've had this chain. I know I've had it at least. Sheesh, 7 years, and this is as far as I've gotten. I do spend some change from time to time, but not out of this container though. Some dimes. Dimes. Super cool. I'm more excited about the quarters because, of course, they hold a higher value. Once I count the quarters, then we'll really know what is going on. Here's the progress with the quarters. Do you guys take your coins to the bank, or do you guys, what do you guys do? Just save them? I thought maybe we would take a vacation with our coins, but we might be able to go across town with these coins so far. So far. Look at how many pennies it is. Here's a nice pocket of them. I think at best this is going to be $150 worth of coins. At best. I hope at least that. Quarters. Let's say $50, okay? I hope it's at least $50. If it's only $50, that's okay. Because I'm still gonna look at the coins like with the magnifying glass. I think I've been putting dimes in my nickel bucket. Okay. Hope you can't see the nickels. Not very many nickels. Some of these pennies make me think, oh, there's a dollar. Yeah, I'm not going to count these tonight. It's just separating them. Some quarters. I had a busy day at work today. Busy, busy. I thought I'd hop on and hang out online today with you guys while I do this. Oh, here's some quarters. Yay. I feel like I'm panning for gold, guys. When I get them all organized, I'll go through them one by one, and I'll just be able to set like the bows inside of each other, and then inspect them. Just in case, just in case, just in the case. I'm gonna look at the quarters and the dimes to see if they're silver, and I'll save those silver dimes and quarters and nickels if I have any. I might just get some wrappers, coin wrappers from the bank if they still give those out, and I just might keep them. Just keep them wrapped up, because you never know when you might need to have some currency other than the dollar bills. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with it. If it's a substantial amount of money here, if I'm a pennier, then I might do something with. But if it's not enough to pay like a whole bill or something like that, I'm gonna just definitely keep the I think the prices, the spot price of copper is going up. I don't know if some of these coins might be copper with that, because I can just visibly see a couple of coins that's super old. This one is super old, and so this one is worth looking at. And I have another one. See, here's another one like that. Hola. Alejandro. Yeah. Like that diamond, this looks like a penny. And I'll be inspecting it. I'll inspect all of them. Just in case. Just in case. I'm like a billionaire and didn't even know it. I don't want to just take them to the bank and look on the machine. And without at least taking a gander at some of these older coins. Hola, Alejandro. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Muy bien. So dime. This container is still really heavy. It's lighter than it was, but it's still pretty heavy. Still quite a bit of change. I have another bucket. I'm gonna just probably put some of the pennies in here in a minute to move them out the way because I have quite a bit of pennies. So. Alejandro, yo habla un poquito español. Poquito español. No habla español. See, I'm still getting coins without having to get dump the container out. See, I have a big sheet on my bed, and I'm dumping them out on that, so they don't get my comforter all dirty and nasty. Here's a little pocket of quarters. And like I said, I think there's more quarters in there than I realize. I'll have to think about it. It's just an abundance of pennies. There's another dime. And another one. And another one. And then, oh, 3 dimes. Hey, cool kid. What's going on, cool kid? I'm over here separating coins. I was hoping I would have $1,000,000 of coins, but that's not the case. I wanna I probably will roll them eventually. I wanna see how much, at least in I'll have my little girl count the pennies. That'll give her something to do. I'll have her roll them. I have to get some coin rolls. That'll give her something to do after school. Oh yeah, but I need to inspect them first, so we can't just roll them. Just check the dates on them. I don't know yet. I don't know how many yet. I'll hold on, let me hold this up. So far this is what the pennies are looking like. There's two that escaped. Uh-oh. This is what the dimes are looking like. Okay. This is what the nickels are looking like. And this is what the quarters are looking like. Hey, outbursts. I have this not full of coins. Okay. This is this upside down. But this is how much I have left. Okay. And then I'll just falling out of this thing. Okay, now sun's come out. I don't want to jump them all in case I don't feel like doing it. So I'm trying to do it bit by bit, little by little. I think at best, if I have $50 worth of change, I'm gonna be impressed. But actually, I've been saving these coins for like 6 or 7 years, and I'm just not making any progress with keeping them or collecting them. I guess I don't get very much change anymore. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, if it was a lot of money, I was gonna pay for something that I have, but I got a new phone, and so I financed it actually, and I was just gonna pay for my phone. That's what I was gonna do with this. If it was enough money, right? I was just gonna pay my phone off. My other phone just was on its last leg. It was struggling really hard. It put its time in. It paid its dues, so I had that phone for like 3 years. I feel like I got my 3 years worth out of it. And so I slightly upgraded. And then I was going to pay for it with these coins, baby. And then I wouldn't have had to pay the interest. That was a bright idea, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough money to do that. That's what I was going to do with the coins. Right, that would have been... but if it's not enough to make an impact, right, I'm definitely going to inspect all of them before I make any moves with them. So I don't want to wait all day, and then I pay the phone off and the interest. So if it's enough to make an impact, then that's what I'm going to do. If it's not enough to make an impact, then I'll just roll them up, especially the quarters and stuff, and put them away. Just save them for like a rainy day. Part of my like rainy day fun. Because, sometimes you have a rainy day. But if it's enough to pay for my phone bill, I mean, not my phone bill, but my phone, then boom, that's what I'm gonna do with them. I think that's something worth doing with the coins. Here's one that a penny that looks like it's really old. It's definitely dusty. Hey, Outburst. Oh, look, I found a quarter. Maybe with these pennies alone, I'll be able to pay for my phone. I'm discounting it. It's not that, I guess I should, the strength in numbers with the pennies. Look, here's a perfect stack of pennies that was in here. They're all stacked together. Another penny, another home, another handful. And so this one has quite a nice stack of quarters. I guess I want to see more quarter action. 25-cent action. Let me see that. Try to be fancy. Get a stack of quarters. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Maybe this will make a good ASMR. Maybe we'll do an ASMR. Good idea. That'd be fun. Who likes the sound of pennies? diamond here. I keep it up there. That might not be the one. Might be another diamond in there. That was something right there. Right, who likes that? Give me the thumbs up if you want me to keep doing that. Because I'll do it because I kind of like it. So, am I the only one? I'll do it with the other pennies and dimes and nickels and stuff too if you want me to. Hey, Nikki. Thank you. It's the tea, baby. It's the tea. No, I like, thank you. I like it a lot too. I'm really feeling it. It's, when I put my, all my products in it, I only put a little bit, but it's really, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibe, Nikki. I'm feeling the vibe. Oh, this is a bunch of silver right here. It's a nice little stack of quarters up in this little handful that I put in just now. Quarters. Okay, my quarter pile is starting to get bigger. I might count the quarters tonight. It just depends if I feel like it. I think these are ASMR. Hey, Mixer. We'll see, here we are now. I miss doing them too. And Mixer. I'm dumping this. Hold on, maybe I won't spill my dimes. Okay, I have this crate. Let me see if I can turn this water crate or water jug full of coins. Not full of coins. It was at like the one bar. And I had these coins. I've been kind of collecting them for like about some years now, and I want to know how much it is, and if it was enough, I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be my down payment. So I'll buy some land, right? but I'm not sure if it's gonna be that much. So if it just depends on how much this is gonna total out to. I am going to inspect all the coins to see if there's any more that have any value to them. Well, they all have value, but I mean, where people want to pay $1 million for my penny, something like that, then yay. But in reality, I mean, not reality, because that could be reality. But if that's not the case with these coins, then I would like to pay for my phone. I finance my cell phone, and then I'm going to pay for it back with these coins. That's coin worthy. And if it's not anything close to that, then I'll just roll them up and put them in my rainy day fund. So, but some of the pennies look really, really old. So, like I said, I'll look at them with a magnifying glass or something like that. I'm not in a rush to spend these coins, by the grace of God. But if they could be doing something other than sitting in that bowl, we'll put them to work. Does that sound like a good deal? And you know what? And before I even do that, I think I'm going to do some ASMR with them. I think that'll be fun. Oh, look, I found a nickel. I found a nickel, baby. I found a nickel. And I'm just rooting through. I'm trying to just set these coins on the top. I'm excited that I'm seeing quarters. Quarters, baby, quarters. Did you see that? You probably didn't, but I just put a whole bunch of dollars in with the nickels. I did that. I did dots. give you guys some coin action. Alright. Quarters. Boom. Guys, I do save money. So I was doing the 100 envelope challenge, and I've done that probably 4 times, where you save in those binders, and it's really effective way to save money. I had fun doing it, but I have spent the money out of my binders. And the money that I've used is into upgrade stuff in my house. And so now I have most of my projects done for the summer. Any projects that except the exception of one, but any projects that I have, I just have one more project that I'm gonna spend money on. All right, one more, maybe, possibly. It just depends on how stuff goes. All right, but my major projects have, well, 2 projects. Oh my goodness. So I want the most, guys. But I have, so one of the projects is I want to get new blinds for each of my rooms in my house. I did one room already, and I have the blind, and I put the blinds up. And so then I have like blinds for another room. Well, for 2 rooms. For my little girl's room, and then the bathroom, I have blinds for that. And then I have one more blind downstairs that I have for that. So I'm going to start, finish buying blinds, because I'm going to do new blinds in every room. That's what, you know what, that if there's not enough money to pay for a cell phone, that's what I do with it. This is blinds money. Maybe that's what I'll do with the pennies. I'll buy new blinds, because the pennies are adding up. But not until I inspect them. And the blinds is something that I can do like throughout the winter. I'm trying to buy like stuff like that, because some of that stuff is like imported, and who knows, how all that goes. So I want to get as much as I can when I can. If I can't pay for my phone, then that's okay. We'll pay for all of them now at one time. Then this would be a good project money for the blinds. Hey, Mohite. I'm just on here. I have coins that I've been saving, and I'm going through and I'm separating them. And after I separate them, I'm gonna inspect them to get out any of the old coins. Like the older coins, to see if any of them are collectibles. You might have some collectibles in your coins. Hey, Wednesday fan. Hey, hey, hey. I I just got Netflix back again, and I've only watched 2 of the episodes for Wednesday. Excuse me, guys. I don't mean to yarn. I knew this wasn't going to be an all night thing. And when I get tired of doing this, I'll just bundle it up and set them aside and then work on it on another day. Hey, Wednesday fan. Excuse me. See, I'm running into quarters, guys. This would be so fun if I could get at least, if it's not like a lot of money, it would be so nice if I could get like 2 more projects done with this money. One of the projects being, so I have, I mean, if it's not enough to like pay for my cell phone, um, I want to do a stepping stone patio, which I have one with those cement stepping stones that you get in a garden center. Well, I have that already, but those I would like to replace them, right? And so, with that being said, get the blinds and then the cement blocks. I would be so happy with that, even if I can't pay for the cell phone in totality. Totality. How do you say that? Totality. Completely pay for it. Okay. So, what I was thinking is I already have the cell phone, right? But I don't already have the blinds, and I'd rather have possession of the blinds and then the cement blocks, right? Right. And then I can just pay a little bit more on my phones. It just depends on how much this is. Look how dirty my fingers are. I really should have gloves on. This is pretty gross. While I'm all ASMRing it up. It's pretty gross. Gross, but right now there's no stopping it. We're doing this. We're doing this, baby. And you know what I did? Look, this is a nice little a nice little stack of quarters. Okay. Okay, guys. I don't wanna keep you guys too long. I was just kind of hanging out, separating coins, you know. So today I'm separating them, but the next time I'll maybe I'll count them and then inspect them. And then maybe do some ASMRs with them, and probably with gloves on. I threw a handful of dimes over here a minute ago and the nickels. Yeah, I did that. That's funny because every time I do it, I find a dime. Okay? This, oh my gosh, look how heavy the pennies. Wonder how many pennies could that be? I think the quarters are adding up pretty fast. There's a nice little pocket of quarters there. I don't really see any old dimes right now. I have some dimes that are um, real silver, and all of these have a ring of copper on them. But I will inspect them on another day. This is just to separate them. There's still quite a bit of change over here. This is a nice, pretty quarter. Is that a quarter? Yep, that's a quarter. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. Okay, guys, look at this. I'm making progress. I'm making progress. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all of this done tonight. I don't know, guys. I'm excited. I need to get like a magnifying glass. Maybe I order one from Amazon so I could see the numbers real good. So like the processor go by fast. So I can inspect these coins. I think I'm most interested in like the pennies for to be honest. Because I think I have a couple of like really old looking ones. And just for that's a that's just for the goodness sake. And I think it'd be fun. It's kind of like I'll be able to go treasure hunting. And I do love antiques and stuff like that. And I know though this is not an antique, it's still, I love treasure hunting. So this is my own opportunity to treasure hunt without me going to spend money. I can just treasure hunt my own money. Is that fun? Fun with flags. But for me, I like that type of thing. So it's treasure hunting, baby, at its finest. And it's just I don't get very many coins anymore. Mm. And so it's not like it's not. This isn't productive to just have them in my container. And so I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do with these coins. I have two ideas that I'd like to do with it. With three, four. Like I need $1 billion, okay? I need about $1 million. Yeah. Here's your nickel. Look how big this pennies is getting heavy. I want to switch it out. Uh-oh. What was that? I want to knock nothing down. I have a nice amount of dimes. The dimes are really accumulating. Here's a really old looking penny. Let's see what year that's from. See, I need a magnifying glass to see it. But the clink of it, it clinks different than these other pennies. Okay, like I said, if I have enough to pay for my cell phone, then I will pay for my cell phone. But if it's not nearly that, then I'm going to buy blinds for all the rest of my rooms in my house. I have quite a few windows, so I'll buy. That's what I'll do with them. I would love to do so much with it, but I am going to inspect these coins to see if any hold any value. Like they hold value 25 cents, but some coins they say, oh, they're worth $1 million, or they're collectors use or whatever. So I am going to inspect them. I don't see them like any. I don't know that dimes have that, but I know you come across like a lot of like pennies that hold value. I don't know about nickels and such, but I'll look it up and see what I can find. If I have any unusual coins, I want to give them just a once over. I'm not going to study them, but it'll be a fun little treasure hunt. I don't want to wait too long because, we live in a world right now where the tariffs are in place, and I want to buy as much as I can that I need as soon as possible. So I might not have a lot of money, but I'll have some of the goods that I'll need. And I do feel like I need blinds for my windows. New blinds. And I really want to get them while the getting is good. Get the getting while the getting is good. Like I said, I got several projects done this summer. Several. So I'm really happy about that. ASMR worthy. Maybe I can just get these separated tonight. coming across a lot of times at this particular time. Okay, this is what I'm separating out. I know some people take vacations with your change, but I thought about doing that, but where would I go? And then I never have time to go on a vacation. Well, I'm not really into traveling all like that because I want to see places, but I don't, I have my little girl could travel, but I'd like another, if I was going to travel, like have another adult to travel with. I don't want to just go and I'm the only adult traveling. Okay, guys. Let me wipe my hands, and I'll grab my charger for my phone. Look at that. It's pretty dirty from the change. It's pretty gross. Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys, and I'll get my charger. And this is a progress on it, please. I gotta get the phone charged up. We're back on the mat. do this for a little while longer. And let's see. So you can see what I'm doing. Let me try this here. Quarters are adding up, but it looks like it's probably like, how much is a roll of quarters? I don't know. Maybe $30 up there. And quarters. $30. But there's still more change coming. Still more quarters to be had. Okay, good. So we at least probably have, I probably at least have like $100 in change. Just on the strength of those quarters. At least 100s. And 100 is a nice amount. And 100 is enough to get me shades, I think, for the rest of the rooms in my house. So I'll be perfectly okay with that. Perfectly. I've done the main things for the year. You know, my little girl's birthday. She was able to have a happy birthday. I had a happy birthday. Um, let's see. Got some stuff done around the house. Back to school was, look at this penny. I thought I was, this one's, that looks nice and old. It looks like a real copper penny. And that's the type of pennies I'm looking for. And it's much thinner than the others. And this is a prime example of why I want to like go through the coins before I spend them. So I probably will give the quarters a gander, because this is like a quarter that is on the thinner side or something. But so we'll see. It's a good something to do. I say this is probably, with the factor of dimes and the amount of nickels, I think, and then the money that's left in there, I think for sure, hey Carl, I think that this is going to be at least $150. And with $150, I can do, like I said, buy the blinds. I think the rest of the blinds for the rooms in my house. And then also buy these big cement stepping stone blocks for my patio area. I can do that. And that will be like the rest of the projects for the summer. Currently, I'm getting my fence built put up in my backyard, and I did save for that, but not in coins. But I'm ready to do something with these coins, and it definitely for something for the house, even if it's something. The blinds make a big impact. You know, the blinds that I have were in this house when I bought it, with the exception I did replace the ones in my living room. Yeah. So I would be happy to spend this money on that. And like sooner than later, especially the quarters, because I'll be able to go through and count those faster. I just make sure we're not giving any valuable coins away. So this is gonna I'm gonna be doing this. So let me take a little sip of this. Starting to get hot. I meant to turn my fan on, but I forgot. I'm probably not. I doubt. What time is it? Well, maybe I'll count the quarters tonight. There's still quite a bit of separating, so I can't count them. I'll just work on this. Slipping through my fingers. Okay. There was a nice little pile of quarters in there. If it turns out to be like over $300, then that might change the trajectory of what I'm gonna use it for. The trajectory. So it just all depends on how big, how big the jackpot is. The nickels are adding up. I'll show you the progress. So this is the nickels. I'm definitely doing ASMRs with that. And then here's the dime. Kenny made it in the thing. Dimes. And here's the quarters. Okay. It's still a nice amount to separate. I'm gonna keep working at it. I try to find the quarters because for me those are the easiest to find because they're the biggest. Here's a nice little stack of quarters right here. I like nickels too, but I feel like I have a lot of nickels. I wonder how many nickels it takes to make. Does anybody know math good? How many nickels does it make to make $100? That's what I need to know. Probably get 1,000 nickels to make $100. I'm only doing it, putting it in the area closest to me so I can just see it the easiest. I hope you guys can see it as well. I have a zillion dimes, guys. I have a sheet over my bed, so it's not directly on my cover. You guys are wondering. This pink is just a flat sheet. This man is very dirty. Did you see that? Hey, Snoring Bee. How's it going? dimes and nickels. I did that. guys, I'm almost done with this. All right. I'm gonna dump some. That's a big one. It's a bunch of quarters. Ooh, look, $50. I'm gonna put that in there with the quarters. One. I wonder if that's the only one in there. I don't remember putting a lot of those. And yeah, this bunch has a bunch of quarters in it. It would be nice to pay. I got a new cell phone, so it would be nice to pay that for that with this coin. That's the ultimate goal, you know, because I don't feel like I have like $1,000,000, but I would be satisfied with that. But if it's only a little bit, then I'm gonna do my blinds. I don't think I can do like both the blinds and the. I don't think this would be over. I don't think it'll be over $300. So my phone was more than that, but I can get those two things for the now. The blocks for my patio, and then my shades. I'm gonna think on it. But I am gonna inspect all coins because this right here is an older quarter. And I know it looks beat up, but sometimes people want those coins. certain states, please. I did that. I threw a dime in there. I think I found it. I think I found it. It's a nice handful of quarters right here. If I have $600 in coins, I'll be so impressed. Hey, hey, Negron. The quarters are starting to build up over there. Yeah, this is a nice little pile of quarters in here. Hmm. Quarters. I saved my $2 bills as well, guys. Yeah, that's very nice. It's still it's change on the bed, and then hey Emmanuel, it's change on the bed, and then there's still on the sheet. We're on the sheet, but and then there's still change in the bottle. A nice amount of quarters. Those quarters are adding up. This dime is pretty beat up. Let's take a look at it. It's really thin, and you can't even see the date on it. Look at this dime. And threw it in there with a make us 4 times. 4 times that time is had. But we're going to inspect that later. I'm not just going to put these in somebody's cash machine. I don't like really go out to bars and stuff like that. So that'd be like a little fun adventure for me to go through the coinage. I stay pretty busy, but this feels like a good, like I said, a good little treasure hunt, kind of like a, feeling like a puzzle. Mm. Feeling like a puzzle, baby. Some quarters. Hey, Nacho Daddy. How you doing today? Thank you for the dollar. Is that $1? Thanks. All right. We have more coinage to go. Yeah, towards the end of it. I'm just dumping it all out. So I know that any quarters I see, I'm just grab them up and throw them in. Oh, look, I found another $50. That's the second one. I know I didn't have very many of those. I have Nacho Daddy. I'm right now. I was going through. I had probably maybe up to here and change, and I just really don't get that much change anymore. I am gonna sort through these pennies. It's so heavy. I'm gonna sort through them and see if I have any free 82 pennies, which I see it's a nice amount of older pennies in here. So I'm not just gonna drop them in somebody's cash machine. I'm sorting them. So then I have dimes. This is a dime. And then here's the nickels. I never see anybody talking about special nickels, but it could be a thing. And there's the quarters. The quarters are adding up. I have like two $50 in there, but I don't think they're not like silver. So I'm gonna go through them after I sort through them and see if I have any pre 82 pennies or any. We'll just look at some lists because I think it's a couple of other pennies as well that's valuable. I don't see any of the I don't see any of the like Native American, the corn pennies, whatever. I don't have any of those in here so far. At least none that I've seen, and I doubt if I have any. Just because I haven't, none's jumped out at me. You kind of know if you have those. I think my aunt had a bunch of them. I don't know what she did with them. So anywho, I'm sorting it. It'd be nice to I recently got a new cell phone. And so if it's enough to pay for my cell phone, because I financed it, I'll pay for my cell phone. If it's not even close to that, then I want to buy new cordless blinds. Cordless blinds for all the rooms, which I don't need that many more because I got some for one room already. They're about 8 blocks. I have a lot of windows And then also I have a patio that I want to do with the stepping stones, the big ones. And they're like $5 per block. And I need some of them. So I want to replace the ones that I have out there and extend it a little bit further. So that's what I'm going to do with, that's what I'm going to do with this change after I inspect it and just, see if I have any. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. It'd be nice to take a vacay, but I don't really go on vacations. So those are the goals with the coin. So it just kind of depends on what the total is. And of course, I'm going to sort through them. But it's going to be a fun little scavenger hunt. I'll do it online. I need to get like a magnifying glass. I'll probably order one off of Amazon so the process can go by fast. Excuse me, please. I threw 2 dimes in my nickel bucket. Okay, I found 2. Those may not be the ones I just threw in. There's a dime. Okay, there was another dime. I feel like I have an abundance of nickels. Here's a penny that's definitely pre-82. It's pretty beat up, but it's still, and it's so thin. It's a couple of them like that. Um, I don't know what this coin is. Hold on 1 second. It's a Liberty. Oh, see, and this is a Liberty $1. Yeah. I wish I had a little baggie or something to put. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? That's a $1 coin. Okay, I didn't realize you could do that. Well, see, the only thing about that is I'll probably want to do it online just to kind of keep you guys in the loop. So I might need to. I do have an old cell phone, and maybe I could use that if that's a possibility. Yeah, with some that's dark brown. Let's see what this one says. Yeah, I can't see it without a magnifying glass. And it's quite a few of them that's dark brown, so I'll look. But that's a whole, like for a whole nother day. Right now, I just want to separate them. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. Here's a nice little stack of quarters. How many dimes equal $100? Does anybody have that? I know it's 100, 10 dimes in a dollar. So what is that? 1,000 dimes make a hundred? Does anybody know that math? Thank you, Nacho Daddy. I seen it. Thank you. I'm glad you like to hear. 1,000 dimes. Thank you. I think I'm nearing 1,000 dimes. Hey, Rage Monkey. Thank you for subscribing, Nacho Daddy. Here's a nice little stack of quarters. I did it again. I keep throwing the dimes in there with the nickels, guys. When you're in the end, I have so many dimes. The dimes are popular up in here. This padding is so thin. Oh my goodness. Hey, Stevens, Sinas. Nice quarter too. I'm gonna do some ASMR with this. think with the dimes alone, we might have reached $200. I'll do a video just doing a general count for each of the denominations, but it won't be tonight. I am sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. It's a nice little handful of quarters. Alright guys, we are nearing the end. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the likes button. For hitting the likes, and thank you for those guys that was nice enough to send me a gift. No matter how big or how small, I appreciate it. So, I have all the dimes out of here. It looks like all the nickels. So as soon as I say that, I find the dime and the nickel. But for the most part, I have all the silver coins out of here. I'm doing a couple little turnabouts to see if I find any. I want to give it the most accurate count that I can. I don't know where I stand. I'm just rhyming for no reason. But I do want to know. I've been saving these coins for years, and I hardly get coins anymore. So I'm use these for something for my household. welcome. And I'm raking through. This hand isn't going in the coins. I found a 40. Look at that. I really, really want to count the quarters. 20 ounce. What do you guys think? You think I should do it? I just want to know. I've been so curious. It's been nagging at me. These pennies are so heavy. Oh, that's so funny. Silver. Oh, I lost it. There's a dime. Oh, there it is. Another dime. And see, that's gonna make a difference because Not Your Daddy said it takes 1,000 dimes to make 100. So you need to know exactly how many hundreds you got going in here. And I'm stirring the pot, stirring the pot. I'm not running across any more silver coins. Looks like this is all pennies. I don't know how this is going to pass the dime. Okay, so for the most part, this is pennies. Okay. I think that weighs like 50 pounds. This bowl is pretty big indeed. I don't want to spill it. Should we count the... Should we count... Should we do a quarters count? Because I don't know who's in the room. Thanks for that. This is the quarters. Okay, it's 2 bowls in here. There's a bowl underneath. Let's see if I can take it. Okay. See if we can count the quarters real quick. So far, this is 100 quarters. Okay, that's 200. 200 quarters so far. So this is 300. 300. I'm finding a few necklaces in here. And here's it on. This is 400 right there. I came across some nickels. Here's a nickel. Okay, so far we have, here's a dime. Here's a nickel. Okay. So far we have 400. 500. How many, how many, what does 100 quarters equal? So, is that 600? I think that's 600. Lost count. Hey, Haywood, thank you for your concern. You are welcome. I am able to receive gifts. And also, my Cash App is Cutiedabomb1. It's $Cutiedabomb1. And then you can also send me gifts on via YouTube, okay? Thank you. So I can get my wig done, okay? I think this is $600, right? I mean 600 quarters right now. Okay. Okay, so that's 700 quarters. Who's gonna do the math? What's what's 700 times 25 cents? What is that like? 700. You know. Okay, so that's 800 quarters. Okay, guys. Everybody's doing the math. I'm not gonna count these half dollars. They're not quarters. So this is 900 quarters. 937 quarters, guys. I wonder how much that equals. Okay, guys. So that is the quarters alone. Not bad. I don't know how many that equals out to. But okay. So, guys, I said I wasn't going to count those quarters, the coins, but I was so curious about it. All right. Curiosity killed the cat. And satisfaction brought him back. So that's all the coinage I'm counting tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do a sleep video tonight. Hey, Lord Kelvin, thanks for the comment. Thanks for the thumbs up. Subscribe, and we'll play with this change. We'll do some ASMRs. We'll guess the amount. So you know how many quarters it is. So we're going to see what this grand total is with the quarters, nickels, and dimes as well. And pennies, a bunch of them. Okay, guys, I hope you have a wonderful night. Not sure if I'm going to do a sleep video. I am sleepy, though. But I'm hungry as well. So when you guys get this, when you watch this video, hit the like button. Let me know if you're interested in the coin ASMRs, playing with change, guys. Okay, I will see you guys next time. I'm Cutie, and you guys are the bomb ones. Bye.